Did you have that intention in mind?
I had no intention in my head. And during it, I remember thinking so many times, like, this is so bad. I'm not being funny. I'm not like, this is just not. I remember just like thinking that during it. Like, this is not what you can see me thinking that.
I believe, and maybe I'm crazy or maybe everybody else thinks they could do it. I believe I have some superpowers. And one of them, your intention, I believe, is very similar to mine, that our comedy comes from a very defensive place. And if I'm going to feel uncomfortable, I'm going to control that uncomfort and I'm going to make other people feel that way. And that's going to then give me confidence in that uncomfort. And then you find your skill in there. And with that, I could see when people are present and then when they're not. And when they're not present in awkwardness, they're uncomfortable because you're in your head. And I saw it a couple of times.
Yeah.
And I think that those moments are the moments to be able to make jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think Drake had a good time?
Yeah. I think I actually like watching it over. It's just funny because I feel like I was in my head a lot of it. But watching it over, I was like, oh no, that was actually like, I actually am really like proud of the episode. And I was like, oh, that actually turned out really well. And it's like, I actually like laughed at certain things in it and I thought it was pretty funny. But during it, I was like, oh my God, it was actually just really awkward.
Right.
And I think he felt that during it. I felt that during it. It was a very
There were
like
a couple of sip takes that were real downbeats, I felt like.
Where? Like which one?
Right before he gave it to you to hold on to and you said, I'm not a cup holder.
Oh yeah. I don't even know how I thought of that, but people liked that part.
Would you call that comedy or humor?
What's the difference?
Yeah, exactly.
So it wasn't
first base. So when you left the Drake interview, were you like, ugh.
Yeah.
Do you think I can't post this?
Oh, for sure. I was like, I was like, dude, you had such a moment. Like you could have had something that would have like changed your life and you ruined it. And then I watched, like, once he sent it to me, I was like, oh God, that was like Drake.
Oh, it was his camera people?
Yeah.
So he obviously wanted to look over it before he sent it to you? Right.
Well, but he sent me the uncut version, but he trusted that I wouldn't post it. And I watched it over and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Like, there's actually so many like good moments in this. And it's like, I was like, this is going viral for sure. Like,